What's good? What's good? What's good? How we doing? How we doing? Appreciate the new follow. Fair run 90 underscore. Welcome. Appreciate the new follow. Thank you. Much love. You put us back up to 166. Much love. We're trying to crush 200 by the end of this year if we can. That'd be amazing. I'm doing a giveaway at 300. And we are back continuing NFL 18 here. Excuse me. So yeah, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I was staying relatively consistent, but then I accidentally got off a little bit. So I apologize, but we're gonna get right back into it. Obviously this will export on YouTube to be saved, so you can always watch it there, of course, if you don't have Twitch, obviously. Quickly share it to social medias here real quick. What's up, Pone Six Daily? Welcome to the stream. No game sound? No. There is. There is. I'm just on the menu. Is I muted any copyright song because there usually will be like a copyright song or whatever like that, and I just muted it. So there's not really, when I go in the game, you'll hear the guys. It's just because I'm on the menu. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Yeah. I'm just trying not to get stuff muted and stuff like that from Twitch because Twitch is very critique on copyright stuff. So, no difference in YouTube, obviously, but yeah. Um, so, oh, by the way, again, this is P16 Staley. Yeah, I thought so. I figured so. Takes me a second here to do everything. Okay. All right, let's get it. Usually I do. I don't care for this. Forget. So, let's go, boys. Let's go. Go undefeated, 175 XP. Yes, sir. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. Hope you're doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. What's up, second viewer? How you doing? Much love, much love. I appreciate if you guys are following or watching me live. I appreciate it. I am trying to get affiliate here on Twitch, just like my man Connor has. He's already gotten it. Who's your team? Lions.
On EA Sports.
I'm the one that hasn't
What a
been
game we
beaten
have
yet.
for you here. The first meeting of the year between two of the NFL's most hostile divisional rivals.
Joey
This
and
matchup
Blanco.
always among the most anticipated games of the regular season.
Win
It's the
percentage, yeah,
Lions
100%.
going up against the Vikings. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth. We turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage takes us to one of the newest jewels on the NFL landscape, U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings
trying to get that affiliate. I need an average of 3 people watching.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And
Once
Charles,
I get it, I'll be good.
Vikings ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion.
They're going to get their ass whooped in their own home.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Damn straight on that. I'm shooting for it. Yes, sir. Perfect.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, the former Houston Cougar, Case Keenum.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Yeah, baby. Smash a like.
Carry now for the rookie, Dalvin Cook.
Yes, sir.
He'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And the offensive starters for the Vikings.
Minnesota had a very optimistic vision of what they would do on offense in 2016, but a couple of key injuries altered that landscape. Running back Adrian Peterson and quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. That led to them scrambling throughout the season to try and fit together their offense, try to put the running game and a new passing game together. And instead of having
keep them down, boys.
They finished 28th overall in total offense.
On the ground, it's Cook.
Oh.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Damn it.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend.
I thought I had him.
Who is this guy? He's special. And he said, dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field.
Yeah, he
we got to do it this time.
He left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns.
Now no. Get him.
He'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week.
Get him.
They're make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
We need to start getting them. Come on, boys.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Yes.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Yes, sir. Come on, baby. Gimme. Oh!
And he's
No!
able to find Diggs.
Son of a bitch.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Damn.
Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
Damn, man.
Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what.
I see this team. I see this team. Okay.
Defense, and they end up in the end zone.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it all culminates in a
they're
touchdown
hot
for
shit.
Minnesota. This fielded at the 2. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 9th-year man out of Georgia, their quarterback, and that's Matthew Stafford.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, that's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. A gain of 3, second down.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge, but hey, I'm all down for it.
On second down, here's Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle was
Why'd you
there,
freaking go forward,
free.
idiot?
Or
I should say backwards.
And it'll be third down. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
Minnesota head coach Mike Zimmer made his reputation as a defensive coordinator in this league, and that did not change in 2016.
We gotta lock in, boys.
His team finished 3rd overall in total defense, and despite many injuries, kept his team in the playoff hunt throughout the season.
Here's Stafford. And Tate's got it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go.
Come on.
You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On the ground, it's Reddick. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Tampa Bay, wow, 3-0 though. That's crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
Gotta do it, boys. We gotta be.
Play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job.
I'm staying heavy, baby, all the way.
First down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. To throw is Stafford. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now it's Stafford. And some strong running. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. 4 catches, 67 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh,
and that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Stafford over the middle, complete. That's Tate. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for
yes,
the first.
sir. That's my man,
It's a
Mr. Tate.
pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Back to throw. Stafford got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Yes, sir.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense.
Long but successful.
To the air again. Stafford.
Oh, yeah.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Tate.
Golden Tate with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Because why
and
not?
a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
I mean, my foot was in there, so.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Ha! Loser. Two-point, baby. Let's get it. Hippity hoppity hoopity. I like my lead, damn it.
Stafford. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Sucker. Hey, you want to be ballsy? I'll give you ballsy.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
I got to be ballsy. That's the only way I keep my W's.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now let's go.
They start the drive with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Yes, sir. I feel like if you guys are enjoying when it exports, of course, you already know.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they'll
get
it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they've got it here with a first down.
Rewind it.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh,
Incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
yes,
Oh,
sir.
man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief no down on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. On the carry, it's Cook. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Ryan Quigley, fifth-year man from Boston College, in to punt it away. Back deep is the former Seahawk, Golden Tate.
Aha. They didn't get it this time now, did they? Nope.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Defensively, they didn't have an answer last drive. They're going to have to do something here. 5 catches alone on the previous series, a touchdown too.
And you and I both know that defensive coordinators tell us all the time, we don't wait for halftime for adjustments, things of that nature, right? We adjust series to series. Well, I think sometimes you need to adjust play to play because that last series, he absolutely shredded them. I've got to send more people his way and make someone else beat me on the next drive if I'm the defense.
Got to do something.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And this defense
First
not
down?
giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
You bitch.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
It's funny.
Stafford on third down. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
I have to say that was a surprise call on 3rd and inches. I thought they'd try and run the football.
He's getting too excited.
You got to believe they thought they'd surprise the defense and pick up something downfield, but that one goes incomplete.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 17 yards on the pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
And there's Golden Tate doing exactly what he does well.
Ooh, good thing I hit it too, because he just got swapped.
Wide
Ooh,
receivers,
baby.
no one had more yards after the catch than Tate last year, 635. Now Riddick. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And you're a bitch.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
And blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
I see you, motherfucker. You want to take it like that, bitch? You ain't shit.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tate.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
You're damn right I do.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Nope, ballsy.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They snap it to Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 29. 15 yards there for number 15.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. They go play action here on first down. Ebron caught left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Eric Ebron's got skills to spare. They just want the production to equal those, and he needs some good help in order to get that done. Had 61 catches in 2016, battling an ankle.
Yeah, the surprise, though, just one of those 61 hit pay dirt. 10 more there and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Anthony Barr leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Jones, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A reminder, later tonight, the Colts, they'll be in Seattle to take on the Seahawks. And then Monday night, it's the Redskins getting a second straight night game as they'll head down to Arrowhead to take on KC. We're in October already. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. This one's moving fast.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Now it's Keenum. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, shit.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Third down, Dalvin Cook. Oh, good move. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Tate. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Lions will take over.
Not too shabby.
Here's Riddick. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Stafford. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown to this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you now to Orlando,
I almost got a touchdown there.
Studios, where Larry Ridley's standing
lucky.
by with
They got
EA
lucky.
Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Vikings trail at home at halftime. The Lions will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. All right, let's do it. Here's a look at the first half highlights. Vikings open up on offense. Diggs is wide open, able to make the grab. And he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. Lions take it at the 1 as they get out to a 7-0 lead. Tate's got nobody around him on the catch, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. Lions go up by 1. Later on the drive, Stafford's on point with the throw, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown, which takes the lead to 8.
Thank you, LR. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
You son of a bitch.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This is pretty big.
I put a star.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Ha! Losers. They cheated.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Make it rough.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. The
Oh,
Vikings
fuck you,
after him,
asshole.
and they get there for the sack.
Fuck
Danielle
you.
Hunter. In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
It's Tate.
It'll be a gain of 12.
Yes, sir.
Will also lead to 4th down. And
Yeah,
he's
but
over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to
Might
hurt
as well
his
go
cause
for
to
it.
stay in that spot. But I've been
Might
so
as
impressed with how he's
well.
gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tate. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. Near the 42. 15 yards there for number 15.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Now Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They go back to Riddick. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
That's what she said.
So they will go for it. Stafford. It's brought in left side by Tate. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Riddick with a carry.
Oh, shit. I didn't know I was running it, you dumbass.
Yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Yes, sir.
That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. From the red zone now, Stafford. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And now look at him go. The 30.
Oh,
20.
what?
Touchdown, Vikings.
What the fuck?
Jerick McKinnon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
You bitch.
Now Forbath for the extra point. That's up and good. It's 22-14. Well, they say the kickoff can be one of the most exciting plays in football. It proves so there. 104 yards on the return. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. Oh, able to avoid him. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
All right. Yeah, they're really trying
Nice
to make sure they beat me, but I ain't going to let it happen.
Tight end, made
No,
a nice,
sir.
easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he almost had it defensively.
I shouldn't have went for that. I should have went for X.
There in this second half. Instead, it's
Should have went for X. He was open.
They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
Here's Stafford. This one complete to Theo Redden. A good pickup there, a 22. It only took Stafford 90 games to hit 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Jones with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
With that mistake, they only need 1 yard.
And that could make all the difference, right? When you're talking about goal line play where inches count, move it up 1 entire yard, that could make all the difference for the guys trying to get the points.
Ha.
Stafford looks to throw again. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And look at that. He just got him. Ooh, just got him, too. Woo. Gotta be quick on that shit. They'll be on your point. You ain't coming at me. No, 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 no. I'm gonna whoop your ass today.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ah,
and he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Damn it.
Touchdown, Vikings.
What the fuck, man?
Jarius Wright,
What the
his
fuck?
4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Oh, no, they're going for it.
What? All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face
crazy.
it. That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
They ain't coming back, I'm telling you.
This is fielded at the goal line. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride is kicked in. Made a terrific play.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Didn't do it that time.
Now let's go.
On first down, Keenum. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
On second down, Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Might go for it as well.
Let's go. Green, 30.
Now Keenum. And he's got Kyle Rudolph.
Damn it!
And he gets it to the
Bastard.
32. Good enough for a first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They're going for it. What did I say? I did say it.
Again with Cook.
Oh, no.
Found a
No.
little room there as he's up to about the 37. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy
Wait, I
carrying
thought they
the
were
ball
fourth
because
down.
they were in a second and long
confused.
situation. It seemed pretty
thought they
dire,
were fourth
but they
down.
brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Okay, I don't know. I must have looked at it.
Here's Keenum. And Rudolph has
Damn
the
it.
tight end. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it
They're
just
good.
across midfield.
They're being pretty good at getting past me.
A really
I'm not
nice
gonna
pick
cap.
up of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down like we saw there. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Green, 30.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going deep for Diggs. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout.
almost got a safety,
but this
too, though.
time, the big swing was taken,
at
and it
that.
didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Yeah, baby.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
Ringo. It's going to be a long
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now running right through it. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that load in the box in a big way. 6, 7.
No!
And down he goes. Eric
bastard.
Kendricks in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Well, we looked at each other in surprise going for it on 4th down in the 4th quarter with a lead. But, hey, you get it as a coach. You look like a genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach and that's why you guys talk up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Prater on to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Again, it's Cook. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Keenum going to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's able to find Diggs.
Oh, no.
He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Son of a bitch.
Stephon Diggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use
If I can
timeouts?
do it,
What are they going to do?
what
to
the
stop
hell?
You?
You know
You're
what I
taking
mean?
charge.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. T.J. Jones, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
What's tight? Tight is right. All right, here we go.
Keenum to throw on second down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. Third down here.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Throwing on third down, Keenum. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Damn it.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like
I'll give Minnesota credit. They're good at keeping up with me. I ain't gonna care.
That they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Detroit!
On first down, it's Keenum. Nowhere to go here. He lost
Yes.
the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down
I
this
wish he
big
didn't
in the
fall
field.
down, though. I would have had it.
Afternoon to forget, absolutely.
I would have had that. Damn you for falling down.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Throwing is Stafford. Looking deep here for Ebron. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Not only the completion, but that pass also gives him the record for most passing yards in a single game. What a day.
That tells you that the completion percentage is really high. Yards per pass, really high. But what a fantastic day. A brand new record, and we were here to witness it.
5 yards to go for the offense. 1st down
Yes,
and
you
goal
were.
from that 5-yard line.
Wow, that's crazy. Crazy. Insanity. See what you get, though, when you go for it? Yes, sir.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I hope...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Theo Riddick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Meanwhile, in Foxborough, they're in the 4th quarter, and it was the Patriots that wound up winners in that one. Tom Brady, good game throwing the ball over 300 passing yards. That's fielded in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
They're trying to get it one more time.
Keenum on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final try now for Keenum. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Loser.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Like,
Whatever
subscribe,
you call, run,
follow me
pass,
right
it's
here
all
on
gonna
Twitch.
work.
You already know.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Lions, That early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
Good game, good game. W's, boys, W's.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I don't need to, though. Bitch.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Oh, yeah. W's, boys, W's. Alrighty.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Alright, so hope you guys did enjoy. Smash a like, subscribe, would appreciate it. Leave a heart. You already know. And if you guys are new, definitely follow me right here on Twitch. That'd be fire. I'm going to continue to be back into the activeness of staying active right here on Twitch. So I'll probably do another stream probably tomorrow night, actually. So do stay tuned. I'll probably be possibly finishing Resident Evil 4. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. Playlist will be in the description as well. Check that bad boy out. Feel free to leave a comment. That'll be fire as well. And subscribe to the main channel if you guys are new as well. More fire content on the way. We're going to keep that activeness going. All that good stuff. I probably do got a sleep stream coming up. So stay tuned. I'm not going to stay awake for very long at all. But yeah. Anyways. I'll see you guys in the next one. Over is sign out. Peace. Have a good one. Much love. Stay safe, guys.